Hello, and welcome to another video. I had to fucking get up early as hell today because I had the gravel coming. Yeah, I got ripped off on another load of gravel, but after calling all over the place, I don't really think I got ripped off. Like, after I made this appointment with this gravel company, I did find base rock for like $50 less a load, but 50 bucks. Next time. So I've been doing that all morning, and so really what I wanted to talk about was recycled materials. So I just built this shed, and I should, if I wasn't so fucking lazy, I'd go out and film it right now, but it seems like when I turn the fucking camera back and forth, my audio gets all whacked, so I gotta figure that out. Anyway, I had so much fun building this freaking shed out of reclaimed and recycled and ends of and scraps. Fucking blast, man. So much fun. And I look at that thing and I'm like, that's a fucking awesome thing, man. It's fucking a shack that I needed. And I look at, like, you go to fucking Home Depot or wherever, and these little pre-made shacks you get for like thousands of dollars. I don't know anybody in New Jersey. Fucking scammers. So I got a massive, I don't even know the square footage. Obviously, I don't have a floor like a lot of those have floors in them, but I mean, I don't need a floor. I got the ground covered in gravel, which is perfect for me. I might pour a fucking pad in there if I want, but not right now. I'm happy as a clam. Clams apparently are super happy. So now I'm like, fuck, man. I look at this thing I built, right? And I got these 3 brand new pieces of roofing for $140. Then I got all the other roofing, which is like 5 times as much roofing and siding, and I have a bunch left over after doing all this work for $140. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm not buying, new shit. Like literally on Craigslist, there's I think I could completely roof my house with metal roof, like really good high quality shit used or ends or whatever it is for a fraction of the fucking price that I would spend on the new shit. And I'll show the roof. It's a patch. It looks like a patchwork, but I love it. I simply love it. I love the fact that I think it's like 5 different colors, and there's odd shapes and everything, and I'm just like, I love it. I look at it, I love it. It's fucking awesome. Everything I've ever built, I had to make perfect and beautiful and square and smooth and flush and all that shit. No. Look, I got a board on the wall of this place that somebody else used to cut other boards on top of. So it's like cut partially way through all over the place. So it fucking works. It's a board. It's a wall. I love it. So I had all this fun building this shack. Now what I'm building currently, and what I need the gravel for, is I'm building my permanent RV location that it will be permanently located at until the whole house and everything's finished, right? So I went to the county, yesterday, and tried to get the final permit, or no, not final, no, the next permit. Like, it's just a series, permit, thousands of dollars on thises and that's. And I just go in there and smile and laugh and be super, and I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I've never done this kind of shit before. This level, I've never started from scratch, right? And most of the people in the county are so fucking nice. Bunch of ladies, super nice. I think the sewer lady is fucking sick of me because I've been in there so many times talking to her, but I'm done with her now, so she can be sick of me. But she was nice in the start too. She just seemed like every single time she'd kind of look at me like, oh, you again. But she was nice. I mean, So anyway, but I mean, they are super nice ladies and they're chuckling and laughing and joking and stuff, like super cool. So I don't mind that. The county. People like this dipshit fucking sidearm jackass over here. He's telling me how he went in there and started talking shit to him and all. He's banned from it. It's like, dude, those fucking people are just the employees, right? They don't make up the rules. They just are there doing a fucking job, right? If they're a fucking jackass, be a jackass. But those ladies are all super fucking nice, okay? So anyway, so I go in there, and this septic lady gave me the wrong next step, right? So I filled out this whole thing, and that would have cost me hundreds of dollars more. So the other lady, she's like, oh, you don't need this one, you need this other one. And I was like, straight up, I love you. You know, she like saved me hundreds of bucks. Like, I do love her. That's fucking awesome. Save me money. I love you. So now I got to do that one though. So I did this other one, and you know, whatever. But I did the other one with my arm all messed up. So I was writing with my shoulder. My handwriting looked horrible, and it was super painful to do. But my arm's pretty much better now, so I should be able to do better. But I think I'll type it out and just put it in there as a typed out thing for him this time. I don't know why I didn't think of that last. Well, I didn't think of it because it was like check boxes and little sentences. You know, this one you have to like write out a whole paragraph or something of what you're gonna do. So it's a little different. So anyway, back to the fucking reclaimed wood. So I'm getting my RV all into the spot that I want it permanent, and so that was the patio. And now the gravel that I just got delivered, 2 loads of now see, I fucked up the first time. I got 3-inch minus and I got 3/4 minus. This time, fuck the minus. The minus equals dirt. So now I got 3 to 2 or something like that, and then 3/4 to 1/4, right? So no dirt. And it's almost done. I did spread most of the big stuff spread, and then there's 2 piles of little stuff I have to spread, and then that's done. And but this is the part where I gotta use like a wheelbarrow and shovels and rakes to get the corners and edges and all that shit. So it's gonna take more than yeah. Hopefully I don't blow out my elbow again doing that. But anyway, back to the reclaimed fucking wood part. Or reclaimed materials, rather. So I'm heavy on Craigslist. I'm looking for materials, and bam! I got a load, 2 loads. I got a load of, excuse me. I got a load of roofing, and I got a load of joists. And I got to pick all that stuff up, and then there's somebody selling whole logs, green whole logs, and I'm thinking, man, that would be sick to fucking use a whole damn log, the whole tree-like log as a pier. You know, I mean, I think what I'd need on this one is like a 4x6s would probably be sufficient. So if I had a whole log, and then like that slip. I talked about this in one of my previous videos. I was going to do this around one of the posts in the shed, which I think I'm going to need to do, honestly. I don't think I'm going to need to weight the shed's piers down, because normally you put piers down into the ground, right? Or in the little sheds that they're portable little shed that's just like a unit. The floors attached, the sides and everything is attached, right? Well, mine's just on those like pier blocks like you'd find on a deck or something, right? And so I overbuilt it. So the only reason that I'd want to do that slip form. So slip form, what I'm talking about is you got something you want to go around, then you build a form bigger than it, then you put that form on it, then you fill it with rocks, then you pack the back with cement, let that dry, pull it up. Do the same thing. Up, 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 until you've got this rock facade pillar, basically, right? Or you could do it on, it doesn't have to be a pillar, you could do it on like walls or anything. I think it's called slip form. Anyway, I was going to do that in the shed, but I'm like, man, that's a fucking lot of work on really night to do in a shed. And the only reason I need it is the fucking shed going to blow away? Is the roof going to blow away? Right? And I have put so much weight. I mean, I've hung stuff from it and all this that honestly, if it blows away, holy cow. Probably won't be the only thing to blow away if the wind's blowing that hard. Tornado or some shit, which I bet tornadoes could happen around here. I bet. So anyway, I've got all this stuff I got to pick up next week. And it's like I've got kind of a concept in my head of what I want to build, but when you're building with reclaimed shit, you just kind of get your reclaimed shit and then see what you can build. You know, it's like I might have to go to the store and buy a this or buy a that. I had to do that with this last. I did even after I started buying the reclaimed shit or using the reclaimed shit. I needed to get a 20-foot 2x12 to make it all work. So I might have to do something similar this time. But I'm trying to get everything reclaimed. There's so I've got 2 loads already secured. And then there's another load I'm looking at that looks a little expensive. So maybe I'll just make him a lower offer. And then there's those logs. So, and what I'm thinking about for the patio cover is, so I might use just whole fucking logs on the ends. Boom, log and log, right? Because that would be fucking sick looking. I'm probably going to seriously mess up my gravel shit because if I buy a big ass log like that, I'm going to probably bury it a little bit, right? So that means I'm going to make messes where my shit is. And yeah, because I just kind of wanted to sit it on there and then do the slip form things to give it the structural weight that it needs to not blow away. Well, to be able to do 3 slip forms over 3, because that's what's going to be, 1 on each side and 1 in the middle, right? So I was like, I could put logs on the outside, just a burly beam post on the middle, and then do the slip form. So I got all these rocks that I've been saving and cleaning. I got this whole area on my property. I call it the rock garden. Because everywhere I dig, I end up with rocks. So I just leave them there and let the weather fucking start to work on them. And then every once in a while, I go drive around with the backhoe and I pick them all up and I take them all over to this one spot and I pile them there. Now, I let the weather work on them for a while and get the layers off. Then I throw them into soak them. So I let the rain fill up a bin and just is full of rocks and it'll just soak them. And then I'll take them back out of there and set them back out and let the weather finish them up, right? So it's kind of a process, but the fucking rocks are really cool looking. I mean, they are. They're fucking multicolored. There's just all kinds of colors within each rock. And I mean, it's super ancient shit, man. I mean, we're talking about lava. So a fucking volcano erupted and it spewed out fucking lava everywhere, right? Then that lava sat there for however long. Then it got busted up and then water rushed on it and made it all fucking smooth. I mean, holy fuck, man. This shit's older than dirt. So, I mean, and there's those kinds of rocks. And then I probably have a fucking rare earth mineral mine I sit on top of. That's probably what all these colors are rare earth minerals. I'm guessing that's what it is. And if you just start taking all these rocks that I have and sticking them in some sort of, I don't remember the name of it. Kiln? No. Anyway, a really hot place. That you'd end up with rare earth minerals, right? I don't know what else makes fucking minerals or what makes all the color. I mean, I got rocks that look like they have just like red stains going down them. So there's probably like iron in there, right? I don't know. Point being, I got a lot of really pretty rocks, right? And so building with them has become part of my, priority. I use some in the patio. It makes a nice little divider. Is it better than just the concrete edge? I don't know. I've already busted off some of them accidentally. One with a board, ran into a couple with a backhoe. Oh well. So, but they look cool. They do, and it makes a nice border around there. So you have the visual separation between the gravel and the patio, right? So anyway, so there'd be 2 logs on the ends, and then the center one, I would do the slip form up to a bar table height. Then I'd put a bar table in, but I'd do the whole pull, right? So you'd have like the big rocks on the bottom that went up, and then a countertop round there, and then up from there with the littler rocks, and maybe even doing like a cool stone cold countertop on the countertop. So yeah, I mean, I want to do all kinds of fun stuff. Unfortunately, I don't know how much concrete work I'm going to be able to get done in this cold ass weather. Now, I don't know if like the fact that I'm like parked up on top of it and like the shipping containers right there, and like I'll have like maybe a little microclimate going on. I mean, I probably could do concrete if it wasn't going to get too far past freezing. I mean, like if the nights are going to be like 30, I could probably get away with it. But like tonight's supposed to be like 14. That means when I wake up tomorrow, depending on what time I wake up, my pipes will be frozen and I will have no water because I do not have the skirts around. So until I get my skirting, which I ordered, it's been shipped. There's a whole nother project I got to get done. But once I'm done with that, then I won't have to worry about the freezing anymore. And yeah, so all kinds of fun stuff going on. And I will go out and show these builds, I promise. But I've been out all morning working on the backhoe, and I just decided to take a break. And I was like, oh, gee, I haven't made a video in a while, and I sure do like talking about reclaimed building materials because that's fun. Straight up fun. And if you have never worked with reclaimed building materials just to build some fun shit that you need or want, or just for fun, you should do it. It's fun. Fun. Peace.